Hi everyone, Lacey Artemis here from Neuromix Consulting, back with, we're going to do round 2 of the sensory feedback box. I've gone to some more events since the last time, picked up, as you can see, there's some new entries in here, so I'm going to go through them. We're going to see what they say compared to last time. So, I'll open up the, and then put that back there. So, again, the sensory box and my little card on there. So I am again going to put this over to the side. I decided this time to make it a little bit more interesting. I'm gonna face the camera, or gonna have them face the camera as I read them, so you can see too. Interesting. The shows. Okay, it's talking about the shows. I guess the shows like entertainment shows. The shows are fine, but feel overwhelmed by the cacophony of conversation before and after shows and at breaks. Also claustrophobic of crowds in concourses and transit. And I do relate to those as well. When I'm tired, I'll try to keep the commentary minimum here, but yeah, when I'm tired, I don't want to deal with transit, I don't want to deal with crowds, but all right. I find when the overhead lights are dimmed too low, the fairy lights can be hard and distracting for my eyes. Shame. Oh, I thought it said shame in you. It's thank you. Sometimes it's hard to read their writing. There you go. There's another one. So that was the lights. Volume. Loud and clear. Volume. Again, that is the number one complaint that I've been getting. So let's see what this next one says. Okay, that one was my fault. I put in a little thingy there. All right, next. White lights too bright. So this is a thing I don't think I talked too much about in the other video, but light color temperature also matters. For example, right here, this is very blue leaning light. It is coming from an LED panel that is set to blue mode. In fact, if I switch it, where is it here? Is it this one? Oh wait, no, that's the brightness. Never mind. Is this the temperature? Yeah, there we go. So actually, let's do this. That's the warm color. This one, nope, that's well, I was not well prepared for this. And then that's you can see the difference there. Anyways, I'm gonna put that back and resume with these. So that's the white lights. It's on the blue end of the spectrum, and that's the one that's more intense and like hard on our eyes and on our brains. So that's another thing. There is an ideal kind of color temperature for spaces, which is part of the Solace model. Oh gosh, peanut butter. Okay, so this is a thing that's been coming up. I'm allergic. It makes me anxious. I know peanuts exist in the world, but I'm shaking a lot of hands and I forget my EpiPen. But that's on me. But so this is the thing that's come up in the online survey that I'm doing through Google Surveys. That's started to come up. Things like allergies, things like sobriety, like sober spaces. So there are other factors that impact the comfort of people at events, their ability to enjoy them, that are not purely sensory based. And I'm starting to be more cognizant of that. In fact, I've actually now developed a new sister model to Solace that does consider those factors, which I'm excited about. So you are heard. I want to make sure people know that they're heard. Loud noises. Loud noise. Again, it's the volume. So let's go here. Mine is a lot of ambient noise. I'm okay with loud as long as it's something everyone is focusing on, but a room full of people talking is disorienting. This is the thing. So many events, there's just too much happening, too much noise all pooled together, and it's really hard to filter. Bright lights and loud noise. Straightforward, simple. There you go. So not as many as last time. Last time I probably had like 20 or 25. This time I've got about 10 or so, but it just gives you an idea again of like this. I've been talking to people at events for years, and been talking to them, and these things, they tell me these things. I'm like, yeah, I agree with you on many of these things, but nobody was really doing anything about it, and nobody was really tracking it. So everything just kind of marches on its merry way, same as it always has been. And now that somebody, myself in this case, is starting to pay attention to this stuff and track it and collect it and get people talking about it more, it's the results are right here. They're consistently, it's like noise, it's sound, it's volume, it's lights, it's now more things about like allergies, dietary stuff, sobriety. That hasn't been in here, but like I said, the online survey that asks about other considerations that affect your comfort at events. So um, thanks for tuning in again. I'm not going to do this every single time. I might do some like highlights here and there, but I just wanted to do another sample to kind of, again, show this is what I'm talking about. This is why I'm doing this work. So thank you.